McCulloch is the #1 brand in chainsaws and the leading name in petrol gardening equipment. This short video has been developed as a general guide to assembling your chainsaw, its important safety features, the fueling and oiling of your product, and getting started. It contains basic advice for safer and more effective use, and because of its general nature, it's applicable to most petrol chainsaws. Once you've bought a chainsaw, there is a great temptation to try it out immediately. This is not recommended. First, you should become thoroughly familiar with the controls, fueling, starting and adjustment. The first step is to check the contents of the box. Please take note of the labels on the box, telling you about the importance of fueling and lubrication. Check that you have the saw body, owner manual, tools, chain, bar and the chain and bar cover. Make sure you have your owner manual and that you refer to it at all stages. Before we go on to assembly, let's highlight the 10 safety features on your McCulloch chainsaw. The chain and bar cover protects your saw and you in transit and storage. The chain and bar combination itself. The warning symbols on the product. The chain brake, a critical safety feature. The chain catcher, if the chain disengages. An extended handle design, extra protection. A clearly marked on-off switch. A double-action throttle lever. An exhaust muffler facing forward away from the user. A durable anti-vibration design. On to assembly. First, remember, when handling the chain, always wear suitable protective gloves. Straighten any kinks in the chain and spread it out in a loop. To assemble the chainsaw bar and chain, you must first disengage the chain brake by pulling the brake lever back. Loosen the bar mounting nuts and remove the panel. If the product was supplied with a packing piece over the bar studs, this must first be removed and discarded. Then place the bar over the retaining studs, making sure that the bar is located onto the chain adjuster. Place on the chain, putting the chain tangs into the top groove of the bar, making sure the cutting edges of the chain face in the forward direction. The chain will rotate around the bar. Make sure the chain is guided around and onto the drive sprocket. All this is covered in your user manual. Put the cover back on and finger tighten the bolts. Then tighten the chain tension screw adjustment. It's very important to lift the bar as you tighten. Remember to wear protective gloves. Don't over-tighten the chain. You should just be able to lift the chain links. Then tighten the bolts using the tool supplied and test the chain brake by clicking on and off. At this stage, we should take a close look at the kickback zone. The kickback zone is at the top front edge of the bar. You should never saw wood leading in with this area of the bar. The correct fueling and lubrication of your chainsaw is very important. To fuel the chainsaw, we would recommend the purchase of the 2-stroke fuel mixing bottle, allowing in this case the easy mixing of 40 parts unleaded petrol to 1 part 2-stroke oil, a litre of fuel mix. The fuel cap will be clearly marked, showing the fuel mix ratio. You should always use a funnel. Never use multigrade or automotive oil. Only use two-stroke oil and petrol mix as fuel. Chain oil is absolutely critical. Always refill the chain oil tank each time the fuel tank is refilled, using standard chain oil or biodegradable chain oil. Never fuel up within 5 meters of where you will use your chainsaw. Oil products are available from most DIY superstores and specialist garden machinery dealers. Your chainsaw is now assembled, fueled, and ready to use. But remember, you should always wear safety clothing. Always wear genuine protective boots, genuine protective leg wear, head, eye, and ear protection, and protective gloves. Starting from cold, anchor the chainsaw with your foot. Make sure the choke is out. And ensure the chain brake is off. Push the primer 2 to 3 times. Make sure the on-off switch is on. Pull the recoil start a few times until the engine fires or engages. Then push the choke back in and pull the recoil again to start the product. Throttle for over 15 seconds to warm the engine, and crucially, test the chain brake is functional at least twice. You are now ready to use your chainsaw, but we would recommend you use a sawhorse to secure logs when cross-cutting and to prevent the chain making contact with the ground. Always take care when using your chainsaw and follow the instructions in your user manual. Saw chain is designed to cut wood and wood only. Do not allow the chain to touch dirt, sand, roots or foreign material, as the cutters will be dulled immediately. Look after your chainsaw. Always clean or brush down your chainsaw after use. Maintain and sharpen your chain. It's a precision tool and the chain must be sharpened correctly. Check your chain brake, spark plug and air filter on a regular basis. Accessories including files, spare chains and spare bars are available. Remember the 10 safety features. Your user manual will give clear instructions you must follow, but all McCulloch and partner chainsaws are supported by a professional nationwide service network, the Premier Network. A starter pack is available with the necessary chain oil and two-stroke oil, plus a mixing bottle and a copy of this video. Thanks for watching. We hope you now have a better knowledge of your chainsaw and that you enjoy using it safely. And remember, McCulloch offers much more than quality chainsaws. McCulloch is power in action.